hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pandu. Welcome back to another video. So Chantal uploaded another video. It's called Making Butter Chicken and Naan for Dinner. So let's see what Chantal, I guess, is going to be making today, because I'm very intrigued.
Hello, foodie beauties. Hey guys, so I'm going to attempt to make homemade naan. This is my first time. I used a recipe from social media, but the person forgot to mention that you need to add some water. So I had to go back and add water to this recipe as well. I used maybe a quarter cup of water or so. So you're not going to see me adding it in this part of the video, but I added after, and I had to add a bit more flour because it made the dough wet. So I kind of messed up on the dough a bit.
Wow, it makes the water wet, guys. Okay, Ashley. I know it's kind of a little bit nitpicky, but I mean, it's kind of weird that you wouldn't mention that you needed to add water. That's some sort of recipe, I'm telling you.
The naan still turns out very tasty, but yeah. So I'm going to start with about 4 cups of all-purpose flour. About 3 tablespoons of white sugar. About 2 teaspoons of salt, and I say about because I just eyeball these ingredients. About a tablespoon of instant yeast. And a quarter cup of plain full.
Did they not get measuring spoons and measuring cups whenever they went to go out and like get stuff at the kitchen? Really? Because like that's kind of like pretty important, especially if you're gonna be cooking, right? Oh god.
Full fat yogurt. Now you would also add the water here as well, but I added later, like I said at the beginning here. This is what the dough looked like without any water. I added a bit more yogurt, and I was wondering if I did something wrong, but it looks kind of like a biscuit dough. All right, I'm gonna cover it with foil and let it rise for about half an hour.
Oh, hello. Welcome back to my kitchen.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Ashley. How are you?
So, today I'm going to be attempting to make butter chicken and an easy way, actually, and some homemade naan bread. All right. So, a disclaimer, I followed a recipe for the naan bread, and
Okay, since she already told us about this, I'm just gonna make maybe there. We already heard about it. Okay, great.
So I don't know how the dough is going to turn out, but hopefully well. Fingers crossed. All right, so let's get started. So basically, I'm using a this is a jar of sauce, okay, and it has pretty much everything. It has all of the spices you need. It has a tomato puree, so I don't have to add the tomato apparently. We'll see. I might still add a bit of tomato paste or tomato to that. I'm gonna add cream and yogurt, and chicken, of course. So we'll see what this is like. Okay, smells pretty good. All right, so I'm just gonna add the whole jar. I guess I'm gonna fry the chicken first. All right, so for this recipe, I'm gonna use some ghee, clarified butter.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna use some ghee.
Do you guys see it? Uh-oh. Her pinky's full mast.
Clarified butter. I have my little mini fan going here. So I'm gonna put that on medium. Do you hear noises? It's my fan. Okay, we're gonna put some ghee. Oh yeah. A little more. Do they put butter in here? No, so I'm gonna have to add some butter at the end. Oh well, because that's what butter chicken's about, right? Butter.
Okay, I was wondering why this video was 24 minutes. Now I'm starting to see why. It's just a bunch of her, like, from the back shots, which is kind of weird, but you know what? It's her content, okay.
I think I'm gonna add a little bit more tomato. Yes. Has ground onion and garlic, so yeah. Has tomato puree, but you know, a little bit more. It doesn't look as red as I wanted to. So we're gonna fry up some tomato paste. Like that. Yeah, that's good.
Wouldn't you want to cook this sauce down here taste it and be like, oh, this might need some of this instead of doing this first. Just a lot of choices are being made, and I'm questioning all of them.
Stay hydrated during the cooking process.
She's not happy. The way that she just slammed that bottle down, it pretty much confirms what I was thinking. Chantal, what happened?
That's a lot of ghee.
Yeah, I was also thinking that, like, why is it supposed to be that that much? Because that's a pretty big, like, pan.
But we're gonna fry the chicken nice, so put a little bit of salt and pepper on that, actually. You can add to this jar of spice. It's just because I don't feel like buying a million spices, although I guess I would have them, but for some reason the amount of spices used in this dish, a little bit of turmeric, it's a little bit daunting for me. But you have like whole cardamom pods, fenugreek. I don't even think I could find fenugreek. Maybe at an Indian store. They do have a lot of Indian expats here, so they have a lot of Indian cuisine. Kuwaitis actually make up a minority of Kuwait. So I'm just frying this tomato paste a bit.
Yeah, because there's a lot of expats there.
Okay, I'm gonna add the chicken. Smells good. There's a lot of ways to make butter chicken, okay?
Chantal, go wash your hands. Like, even if it's kind of near the chicken was raw, you need to go wash them for salmonella. Ugh.
So...
Nope, not gonna wash them. Great job. Yeah, I don't know what to expect. I just think, like, hey, I just touched something that was, holding raw chicken. I should probably wash my hands, but no. Too much work.
Really, you could do it any which way you want. Any recipe. Really up to you.
Oh my god, Chantal, you are cooking raw chicken, ma'am. What are you expecting to happen for it to kind of pop out of nowhere, just like Rachel Ray does sometimes on her TV show? Be like, oh my gosh, the magic of cooking, here's the food. No, girlie, that's pre-cooked. If you wanted this to be done a little bit earlier, probably should have started cooking the chicken earlier. And that was my Discord, by the way. I don't know why it's went off. I'm very sorry. It's so weird. Okay, anyways, very sorry.
Who's gonna win? Slotted spoon or solid spoon?
Salmonella. Hey, you know what? She's having fun, bees and the bees.
Or done.
Girl, okay. I thought she was just having fun. No, she's bored. Okay, girl. Why should we care to take this seriously? You're not even taking this seriously. If you want, like, new people to find you and new people, like, whatever. If you don't take it seriously, everyone's gonna be laughing at you. Come on.
The more I cook, the less I have the desire, honestly.
Oh my god, who would have guessed that? The person that usually takes out food twice a day, usually, her own words, I believe, doesn't want to actually cook anything after, like, less than a week. I'm appalled. Gasp. I'm shocked that she's just about to quit. Are you guys? Even the editing's bad, so you know that she's over this already.
To order out. And I think that's because I realize I can make tasty meals. I have confidence in myself now. Sometimes I follow recipes. I usually improvise with them a bit. Sometimes I just make my own thing, You can cut the chunks up however you like. I like them a little on the bigger side for butter chicken, but I've had butter chicken with small chunks, I've had butter chicken with big chunks. It depends how you like your chunks.
Yeah, Chantal, I feel like half the battle with cooking stuff is like wording. Whenever you say chicken chunks, I that's not appealing. I'm not like, ooh, I want that. I'm like, oh, yum, chicken chunks, great. Not like chicken pieces, chicken bites. No, chicken chunks, because that's just really appetizing to your new audience, right? But I mean, hey, if you want to self-sabotage this early on, who am I to stop you?
Basically, the tomato paste turned into like a tomato ghee oil. Make sure they're all browned.
Well, who would have guessed that adding way too much ghee would, in fact, make a bunch of chicken with ghee? Shocking.
Let that cook a bit.
Oh god, I was not expecting her to pop up there. Jesus. But yeah, she's already over this. Just hold on. Hates every second of this. Hates every life choice that she's made up until this very moment. To where she's now dedicated to making this video. Have fun.
So did you guys have a wonderful Halloween?
Oh my gosh, I did, thank you. Even though I didn't do anything, which, I played World of Warcraft though, that was fun. I played, a Frost Mage. I'm leveling him up from, 1 to, oh god, I don't even know what the max level is now, like 67? No, 70. 70. I'm having a lot of fun. I've been like, oh, I kind of want to get back into it, but like, I don't really know what to play. I was playing Druid there for a while. I'm just like, it's kind of boring. The gameplay's not super fun. It's kind of, you know, same old, but I'm like, oh my gosh, Frost Mage seems fun. The kit's really fun. I can teleport places and I can make clones of myself. I have a lot of AoE stuff going on. It's a great time. And for the Alliance, by the way.
I tried to stay up, watch a movie.
And I'm not even going to lie, 90% of the reason why I'm for the Alliance is just because, like, the Horde aesthetic is so ugly.
Power sleep. Now, clarified butter, for those of you who don't know, or ghee, there's animal fat ghee, there's vegetable ghee. I'm using dairy ghee. They basically just skim the cream off the butter, like it's the oil from the butter, and you can cook it at a high smoking point. Butter will burn if you do that. So that's the difference. It's good for cooking. Dishes you have to fry things in, stuff like that. It gives it a very rich flavor.
Okay, now see, I learned something new. I had no idea. I usually just use like butter or ham or whatever. I'm not super fancy when it comes to cooking, but like that's good. No, I've heard of ghee before, but I never really knew what use it had.
And then we'll reduce the heat a bit. A few more minutes and this will be done, and then I'll add the sauce. I'm gonna start the rice. I'm using basmati, and I'm gonna put some cloves in it, not cloves.
See, that's what. Okay, hold on. Wait. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. There's a rice cooker. Why didn't she use the rice cooker before? Right? Like the last cooking video, she's just like, yeah, I'm gonna make some rice. Let me put some in the pot. Which I'm like, bees and bees. Like, you have a rice cooker. Why not use the thing for what it's made for? But you know what? Okay.
All right. So now I'm gonna add the paste. It's like a 1 per use, Try to get as much as I can out of that. I might not have to add butter because there's so much ghee. I mean, like.
What was that? Oh, God. So many questions, and I will never get any of them.
Come up to temp again. I had to reduce it a bit because I had to tend to something. It does smell nice. We're gonna let those flavors bloom a bit with the ghee and the chicken. The chicken will finish simmering in the sauce. Okay. All right. It smells good. All right, now I have to add some yogurt. See if a tablespoon will do. Yeah, that should do. A little bit of tanginess. Full fat yogurt.
If you guys have never tried yogurt like that, it pretty much tastes exactly like sour cream. I was not expecting that. I'm like, oh, did I get sour cream? Oh, nope, that's just yogurt, and it tastes a lot like sour cream.
Okay, and some heavy cooking cream.
You just added pretty much cream. Now you're adding more cream. Okay, choices were made. I'm not exactly sure if they were the right one.
And I'm gonna add a little bit of water.
Her mood, especially like right now, changed dramatically. Girl, what happened? Wow.
Make sure everything is stirred up nice and combined. No, I don't really have a lid for this, but I think I'm gonna cover it with foil.
Now, I only have, experience from the Western world style of, like, pots and pans, but, like, don't they usually come with a lid? But okay, I guess that does not come with a lid. I mean, I guess whatever works.
And reduce the heat. So that the chicken can finish cooking in the sauce. I'll be right back. Washing the stove. Many splattery bits. And the tomato heat. My dish sponge is all turmeric-y. I'm checking this dough. It really hasn't risen much. Maybe a little. Very dense. I'm gonna try to make something with
Just the way that she just very ravenously just went, this isn't rising. Girl, tell us how you really feel.
it anyway. We'll see. Honestly, it smells more like chicken tikka masala. So I'm gonna take a large parchment. Okay. And I'm gonna put it light in my oven. Put a little bit of olive oil.
Did they not get like a baking sheet either? What did they buy? Yeah, ooh, just, I know that she slammed the water bottle, but like she slammed the glass olive oil bottle? Ugh, girl.
Your oven should be on 375. I need more flour because the dough is very wet. I'm just gonna get rid of any air pockets in the dough. Now I've been using instant dry yeast, which I thought meant I don't have to activate it first, you know? So I'm hoping that's true. And just need that about a little bit more. I think it'll be fine. Just judging by the texture. When I was in that volunteer program, we used to have to make bread every day, 12 loaves. So that's why some people worked. And when it was your turn to be the housekeeper, you just made bread and cooked. That's a full-time job.
Ooh, now that would be something I would like to do. Just make bread all day? Deal.
When you're doing it for 12 people, especially. You know, it's still sticky. I'm full of flour, I know.
Well, didn't you buy an apron? Where's your apron at? Like the one time that she needs her apron, like the one recipe that it pretty much is requirement to like wear an apron so that way you don't get it all over your clothes and you're not wearing it. Then what was the point of buying it? Okay, makes sense.
You know, make naan-shaped breads here. I don't have a rolling pin, so I just kind of stretch it out and hope for the best.
Do you not have like a bottle or like a cup that's not like angled like this one back here that's just flat? Or even like that cup that looks like a vase that you drink out of sometimes? Like that would work. Chantal, you gotta, improvise sometimes. Come on.
You live, you learn, right? Gotta let that cook for a little longer.
And also, I can't tell if she's sweating, hence why her makeup is running, or she's crying. I'm pretty sure that it's probably sweat. Just, yeah, this one for me would have probably just not been made personally, but,
Be right back. Oh! Alright, so this is bubbling up.
She kept that in.
I'll show you guys a close-up in a minute. But the bread is rising a little bit. Not as much, because I think the dough was too wet before. There's a fly flying around my kitchen. He might annoy you in the camera. Let's call him Cecil. We have some butter.
Oh my god, Chantal, is that the family friends that you guys always talk about? You have so many friends, Cecil. Cecil! Oh, I love Cecil.
In the butter chicken here. Maybe a tablespoon. But the true test will be when we actually test it and eat it. Yum, the smell of butter going in there. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got butter chicken in my tummy. Go away, fly.
You get her, Cecil.
Okay, I'm gonna flip. The bread smells nice. I'm gonna cut some cilantro. I get it now. Hey, I get it now. The more floury, the more light it's gonna be, I think. my dough is heavy. I think I put too much yogurt because I kept adding yogurt because like I was expecting a wet consistency. Meanwhile, I had to add water. I mess up on recipes too, so happens. So that's the naans. They're thick as heck.
Ooh, I mean, I will say it looks good. If this was made by anybody else, I probably would try it.
Okay, but hopefully they taste good. So I'm gonna take a stick of butter and just, because this is gonna be a butter naan, and rub it on them.
Chantal, you know that you could just microwave a little bit of butter and use that like pastry brush to brush it on instead of drawing butter on them like a crayon.
Yeah, it earned its name. You know, trial and error. Next time I won't make the same mistakes, and I'll just look up more recipes to get, you know, a better idea of what to do. That's how you learn too. So let's all share, you know. No one's perfect.
You gotta work it again and again until you get it right.
There. There's a close-up, guys. Butter chicken. And my thick naan bread. Or naan. Butter naan. Let's plate it up.
So this portion's Sala's, okay. Sure.
Let me cut the naan. It is thick in the middle, but it looks aesthetic, so whatever. Smells good. I should have thinned it out a bit. And there you have it. Butter chicken, rice, and naan. Let me try it with you. Let me give him his meal first. Oh, babe!
Well, isn't that just weird, guys? We heard her call babe, but we didn't hear a reply.
Not to toot my own horn. So I'm just gonna try this with some naan. Oh, that sauce is good.
I mean, to be fair, if I tried a sauce like that with that much cream and it didn't taste like a 10 out of 10, I would be questioning so much.
The bread is good. A little chewy, has a bit of a biscuit consistency almost. But very nice to dip in things for sure. Alright, I'm gonna go eat. And I'll see you guys. Thanks for cooking with me. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Okay, bye, Ashley. Okay, that wasn't the worst thing. It could have been a little bit better, to be fair. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.